This is why you can't have nice things. The Xenos just put them on Reddit. This is a cow's opinion. And one of the games we're looking forward to on this channel, and probably playing for this channel when it releases properly, is Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. It's a mouthful, and it's some badassery that we're looking forward to. But unfortunately, somebody couldn't wait for the release date because a developer build was uploaded to a torrent site in late June as per Reddit. Now, developer builds are exactly what you think. They're what the developers put together so they can test mechanics, see how things work, see what needs to be tightened, maybe what mechanics or things aren't working, just get things done. However, according to here on, let's give credit where credit is due, Tom Ivan, here on Video Games Chronicle, late June, as I said, a developer build got uploaded, and it was fully playable, start to finish, could even be done with friend. Multiplayer was enabled in this, and now the opening missions are being uploaded to YouTube, and heavy story spoiler. Now, I know that you don't necessarily play this game for the story, but Space Marine 2 had some really cool lore, some really cool shoutouts, and some really cool story moments, so it is actually terrible. Now, the original one came back way in 2011 and was a really fun pick up and play while you stomp on some orc heads. And it's being developed by Saber Interactive, published by Focus, and they have been reached for comment, and they released a comment, actually. This article's from yesterday. We'll go look at the one from today. During the Game Awards in 2021, it was revealed, and then it was planned for release before the delay because, COVID sucks. Finally coming out this September, my birthday month, baby. I'm going to be squishing heads for the Emperor on my birthday. Now, late June, the open beta had been canceled as they claimed that running the beta as originally planned would have been a distraction for the developers as they go up for the release. Now, this game's got story, and it's also got a really cool online mode where you can be any Space Marine from any chapter. You go on missions, you can get gear. It's just a fun way to extend the life of a game and have more fun. Space Marine 2 is almost ready, they wrote. We are now entirely focused on optimization, polish, and fixing remaining issues ahead of launch on September 9th. This means we will not run a public online beta, as it would take the development teams away from preparing for the full launch, and our priority is to ensure the best possible experience at release. Now, they announced it went gold last month, and then this happened. Now, I can kind of understand why maybe they decided no online beta. If they already had it playable and everything was going really well, maybe they decided they didn't need it. But yeah, you just can't have nice things anymore. Some idiot decided to put it up on a torrent site. Other idiots decided to download it. And now they're going to get their channels nuked by YouTube for putting up stuff that they're not supposed to have. But as far as their response to this issue, both Saber and Focus are not happy. Tom Ivan striking again here. That it was released, but have thanked their fans for the support and said, hey, don't play the game. Now, as we mentioned earlier in the video, you can go onto YouTube or certain torrent sites. We're definitely not going to, I'm not going to hint or nudge it to them because you want to sail the high seas on your own, just go right ahead, but I ain't going to tell you to do that. I want to support the actual developers. And they have released an official statement asking you to, hey, don't do it. We are deeply touched by the overwhelming support that we've received from our community following the leak of an old build of our upcoming game, Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. Our teams have poured years of hard work, passion, and dedication into creating a game worthy of your hopes and expectations, and it's disheartening that many of the surprises we worked to keep secret were spoiled. We're saddened that this build, which will be almost a year old by the time we launch, is how some of our most eager fans will first experience Space Marine 2. Our unwavering commitment has been to deliver the best possible game for all players. This was the driving force behind our decision to spend more time on development and ensure we deliver the best experience we can. We're asking everyone to avoid this unfinished build and to not spoil the game for those excited to experience it for the first time at launch. Space Marine 2 will release on September 9th, and the best way to support our team's hard work is to play the game as they've always intended. See you all in a few weeks for the Emperor. Hell yes! That's the best and really only way you can do it, along with this really cool screenshot right here. And then just more, revealed in 2021 with that really cool trailer, scheduled for release in 2023 before they delayed it here, and the canceled open beta. So, the Cow's opinion is, I'm waiting until September, guys. I made it this long, I can make it 2 more damn months. Literally, it's not even 2 months from the date I'm recording this episode. I understand that we really want cool stuff, guys. Look, in November, I'm finally getting Dragon Quest III HD Remake. It's been like 4 years, maybe almost 5 by the time that game comes out. I get it. You're hungry for anything. I want the next Robot Wars game too. You want updates, news, releases, footage, how to use the various systems. What cool stuff can you expect? You really want this stuff. But as the developers and the publishers have told you, this build is a year old. It's not going to look as cool. It's not going to be as impressive as the final game you're getting in September. And unfortunately, it's just going to spoil some story stuff, some of which may have been changed between now and then. So, man, there's always going to be people who want, like, the YouTube clout, because that's the only reason you're putting it up there, really. There's always going to be people who just want it as soon as possible. There's probably a couple of really, really, really hardcore fans that are like, I'm going to play both this and the game when it releases. I don't care. But really, it's 2 months, guys. I understand we all want it really bad. I want it really badly. Yes. I gotta punch some Xenos in the face, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I'm gonna enjoy it so much. Again, the first game was one of my favorites. You could just pick up and play and cut through waves of filthy orcs. And spoiler alert for a game that's like a decade old, you then fought Chaos Space Marines later. It was pretty freaking sweet. And this one, it looks like we're gonna be fighting the Tyrannid, and that means maybe somebody else is also there. We don't know. But guys, I'm going to keep dodging spoilers because, we're just going to keep dodging spoilers. I want to play the finished game. I don't want to play a developer build. I don't want to play something that's a year from being fully released. I want to play the Space Marine 2. And if you don't, I understand. But I can wait. How many of you guys have been waiting for this game, and what are you waiting for? What are you most excited about? Our boy come back. Titus is here to do another excellent campaign, and I want to know down in the comments below how many of you guys are going to be suiting up for the freaking Emperor this September. My birthday month, guys. We got to turn some Xenos into paste, make him into a cake so I can blow out the candles. No, I don't know what that means. I'm just happy to finally have a story I want to talk about. It's been like a week. I didn't have anything to talk about. But guys, you can always talk about what you want to do here on this channel. And you know what else you can do? You can play more games! Because games are awesome and you deserve that awesome. I'll see you next time. I'm going to shoot so many Tyrannid in the face, it's not even funny.